and free. Wabba-dee-doo-dah, wabba-dee-doo. Well, good morning, Mehuman.
Well, good morning, Jenny. How are
I'm
you?
doing fine. How are you down there at Cape Cod?
Cape the Cod. It's great down here. It's 70 and sunny, but it's not Maine. Good golly,
No.
I'm a Mainer. I'm a Mainer through and through.
Well, Maine misses you, but sometimes you got to get out of Dodge, even when you live in Maine.
Sometimes you do, and
Where
that's
do
what we've
Where do
done.
Mainers go to go on vacation? They go to Maine.
They go north. They go to northern Maine.
They go to Moosehead.
Yeah, exactly.
They go to Greenville with the
Yeah.
hunting rifle. Good
They
morning,
go to
everybody.
Rangeley. Yeah, they go to Rangeley.
Right, there you go.
Fishing.
All right. Well, we got a song to sing, my friend.
We do.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome, everybody. When you're down and you're blue and you don't know what to do, just write a postcard from Cape Cod. When you're feeling fine and there's something on your mind, just write a postcard. Don't you know Grandma loves this show? She listens every time. You don't need a reason. You don't need a rhyme to write a postcard. The P.O. Box 1252. Just write a postcard. 04098. Just write a postcard to Westbrook, Maine. 'Cause Grandma loves this show. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Postcards. Summertime Thursdays number, I don't know, this is like number 13, I think. This is our 14. Last week was number 13.
Who counts in the summertime? It's summertime. Do we count in the summertime? I wonder. Should we be counting the summer? We should be, but I'm just saying, like, it's summertime.
Yeah, it is
Things
summertime.
are supposed to slow down in the summertime, but did they?
Well, I think we're doing a pretty good job. I still got a little bit of a busted leg here, and it's doing better and getting better, but it's meant slowing down. And I hear you cracking open something nice, cold seltzer or something. And
seltzer, yep. I just spilled it, but it's still nice and cool.
And I want to say good morning to a couple people. Emily Hansen, Diggy Cat, good morning, good morning. And we're just so happy that you're here with us, hanging out, doing our
Good
thing.
morning.
And so you're in Cape Cod, and you're just a picture. You are just the picture of vacation, and I hope you're getting a little bit of that down there, my friend.
I'm getting a wee bit of it, and I just love to show you my front yard here.
Okay.
If I can it takes it a little delay, but it's worth. I think it's a nice little picture of the situation.
Drum roll. We need your drum roll. Here we go. I'll give you a drum roll. Oh, Lori Jones. Good morning, Lori.
Lori Jones.
We're waiting. Is it going to come? Actually, it looks like it's nighttime. Oh, there it is.
There it is. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Oh.
Right over there is a lighthouse.
Oh my gosh.
That's we're sitting on the porch at Sawana. We're in Sandy Neck, which is right across from Barnstable, Mass.
Okay, I'm going to make this a little bigger so people can see. Hang on a second. There we go.
Oh,
there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh my God.
There's a lighthouse again. And I'll show you the desert real quick. This is the Cape Cod Desert. Right back. That's our backyard back there.
So how far are you out by Provincetown?
No, we're probably 2 hours northeast, I think.
Oh man.
We're literally on it's Cape Cod. We're on the
no, isn't Provincetown's way out at the tippy end? So you're out on the foot. I got you.
Yeah, we're on the foot, so we would have to go all the way back over to that side. Oh, there goes a boat. There goes a red sail.
Geez, it's like a painting. I see why people go out there and never leave. My God, it's beautiful.
James, come look at the sailboat. It's a red sail.
All right. Well, Mehuman's out on the Cape. I'll go back. I mean, I am like, I'm absolutely enchanted. When I was growing up, I got to spend some time on Martha's Vineyard. I went out to Nantucket a few times, and but this, the Cape. People who have never been to Massachusetts or been to New England, if you can get yourself out to the Cape in the summer or out to the islands, because it is really, really special. And Now they have these great like ferry setups and bike, like there's a free bus on Martha's Vineyard and stuff, which is a whole different ball of wax than being on the Cape. I love that spare landscape, sand, sky, water, weathered houses. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah, it's good. There I am. I'm back. It takes a little minute. There you go.
Well, we got a little. Thank you for the tour. Oh, and there we got James. Hey, James. Hey,
you're on candid camera, my friend.
You're on candid camera. So, we got a couple little housekeeping things. I'm going to give a shout out to Emily Hansen out in Las Vegas. She's our producer. We call her Grace when she's producing. She's booking maven extraordinaire. That's what she does. So if you are an independent artist and you are looking for someone to book your shows, be an advocate for you, help you sort through the business end of things, she's your gal. Emily Hansen and Magnolia Roads. Now, there's a show coming up September 25th in Nashville. This is a big deal because Magnolia Roads hasn't been able to do a live show in Nashville since the pandemic.
Yes.
It's the first one on the book. So we're keeping that whole thing in prayer and good things. So Lionel Richie is here with us this morning to give our trivia question.
Hi, Lionel.
Hey, what's happening, Mehuman? All right. How many days
hello.
Okay. All right. How many days till D's? All right. It's September 25th. So what I want you to do is get your calendar out. Unless you're Diggy Cat, because he won last week. I'm sorry, Diggy. You can't win 2 weeks in a row. You got to keep coming, though, and then maybe next week, all right? You'll be our grand champion. How many days till D's? September 25th. We're going to give an award for that later, and then you're going to get, as a prize, you're going to get this very special Postcards coaster that you can put next to your laptop or your TV setup, wherever you sit to watch Postcards every week. You can have your drink. And if it's humid, like it is today in Maine, down at Cape Cod, and you got some condensation, not a problem. You're not going to hurt Grandma's good antiques, okay? You're going to get one of these. So how many days till D's? Lionel's going to be back here in the green room tabulating the results. Just leave it in the comments. If you haven't won before, you're qualified. So, and you'll get to have your coaster will be put on this amazing piece of art, and then we will send it to you. Okay? All right. American Roots Saturday Backyard Campfire Session, September 25th, 2021. I almost said 1921 because I don't even know what's going on. So there you go. Get to it, people. How many days till D's? September 25th. You can do the math. All right. So today is the Posties. And if you've never experienced the Posties before, we've only done it once before, and it was kind of a hoot. We had everybody on the show. It was a bunch of live wires on the show, having a great time. Today we're doing the summertime version, which is we have 4 months of postcards here to go through and celebrate. We've got all kinds of categories that we're gonna make up as we go. Because there's so much awesome mail here. I think I've got every last one of them that's come in the last couple of months. So let's just start in, shall we? First one.
We shall.
Okay. This is a postcard from Michelle Arcand. She's Portland institution. She's a poet. She works at Preble Street Resource Center. She's an amazing person, musical advocate, runs a great open mic. Jojo Napai from California. Hey, Jojo. We miss you. We love you. Glad you made it to LA. That's awesome. Your plants are doing fine. I have 3 plants from Jojo's apartment, and they're doing great. They're happy. I've been talking to them. So here we go. We got Michelle Arcand. We got a poem, An April Morning. I'm going to read the poem. I'm a beautiful mess today. There's the poem. That's first line. I'm like done. That's just amazing. Hey, Laura Thompson. Boy, I'm glad you're here because we got some things to say about you today.
Hey, Laura.
Poem from Michelle Arcand. I'm a beautiful mess today. Birds singing through my window. Early morning rising. Walking with my dog. Then napping in the sun. Relaxed with a cup of joe. Smiling kind of day. The kind of day that exhausts me good from living. And rolling in the moments where nothing is lost and everything is found. So there's a contestant for the poetry. This is one of the
beautiful
poetry awards that were given out. It's Michelle's poem there. Beautiful
mess today. I love that.
Yeah, I know. As soon as I was like, she just got me right there. That first line. It's so fun to go back through these. We've been loved up so hard by so many people, and we really appreciate it. And we got another one here. This is a card from Lori Jones.
Gorgeous. Yep.
And this feels prescient to me because that's about what was going on when I broke my leg. Horse, no rider, under a tree. Really nice card from Lori. Thanks for having me on the show. What a pleasure. She's in the gratitude. She wins a gratitude award for this amazing, and a horse on a card award. So there you go.
Yeah, she's great.
Lori
Hey, Lori.
Hey, Lori. All right, let's do another one. We got a couple historic postcards here. These are the two contenders for historic postcards. We have this one came from Ken Waldman.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah.
Ken's an old buddy of mine. He's a true troubadour. He's been touring for about 20 years, almost without stopping. And this is an actual honest to God historic postcard that was sent from Maine. Kids Cave, Squirrel Island, Maine. I actually don't even know exactly where that is. But it's from Lucille J. Cooper to Miss Sally B. Slayton in Tarboro, North Carolina. We are up here in Maine for 10 days visiting Everett's sister, who has a cottage here. It is just beautiful. You should come up here sometime. We were in Boston for a month before coming up here. We leave for North Carolina Monday. Lots of love, Lucille J. Cooper. And it was a 1 cent stamp sent in 1929 from Maine. Yeah, so that's a really
1 cent stamp.
Really special historic postcard. Yeah. Thank you, Ken. And then the other historic postcard is from one of our resident Hezbars, hot shit badass rock stars, Jessica Esch. This is from Estes Park, Colorado, circa. Well, somebody else tell me when it's circa, because it's like you can look at the cards. I think 1960 or so.
Where's the word circa come from? Actually,
I believe it comes from Latin, and it means around.
Around, circa,
right?
Around. That makes circa du soleil. So, is it?
A
around
circus.
The sun. There you go.
A circus.
And a circus is in a ring too.
Yeah, circus in a ring. So that's where I think where circus comes from. That too.
The Latin root would be circa. Got it.
Did you ever get a chance to study some Latin in school?
I will not answer that because that would date me. But carpe diem, baby, carpe diem.
Okay, I got you. Okay, moving right along. Estes Park, Colorado. She was putting this in for oldest material postie. Well, that's pretty good, but I think 1929's got you beat. But that is a noble effort. Thank you, Jessica.
Noble. All right,
you win an historic postcard postie for that one. Let's see. If you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to the show. The thing that we like is postcards. That's why we're called Postcards. We have a PO Box 1252, Westbrook, Maine 04098. Write us a postcard, and then you automatically get entered in the postcard contest.
Yes.
And you get
what? Oh, Laura just said that she was supposed to be down in the Cape this week too.
Oh, and, what?
But she got postponed. But hopefully, but she's glad to be here with us though. So that's great. Right. Glad you're here too, Laura.
Awesome, Laura. Sorry that you didn't make it down to the Cape, but we're so glad you're here with us this morning.
Absolutely.
Your ears must have been burning because I was like, I haven't seen her in a while, and she's probably been busy doing summer stuff and gardening and doing all the things that she does over there in New Hampshire. And I was like, I hope she just happens to tune in today because of my broken leg, I didn't do a huge, big organizing thing. We're just loving on you guys so hard right now. Oh my God. Okay.
Broken leg, broken finger, broken brain.
All right, so let's see. We got. I want to because this will show you how long we've been collecting these. The next postcard contest is going to happen maybe a little bit faster, but this one was from. This is the original art winner.
Yes, I love that.
Just beautiful, spectacular, and perfectly timed because of the day. It's daisy season. It's daisy season now. And this is from Karen Gray up in Brunswick. We love you to bits. She's a wonderful musician. She brought out a great album a couple years ago called Independently Owned and Operated. That's her jam. She is independently owned and operated. Thank you, Karen. All right. All right. What's happening here? Let's see. Okay. Now, before I get into, okay, there are two people who wrote in. Oh, we got a couple more here before we get to the two. There's two people who are the winners of sending the most postcards. Okay, there's two people, two y'all. All right. I want to show this other one. This was the first one that came in when we got done with the other postcard contest. This is from Jessica Ash also, and I love it. Only way is up. Only way is up. Beautiful handwriting. She always wins the handwriting contest along with Emily Grace and Karen Gray, and who are real into that handwriting thing. So beautiful postcard there. We got a couple here. Oh wait, I know we got these ones. We got a couple here that win the prizes from like picture postcards from around the place. All right, just you don't have to get fancy. Some people like to do the art part of it. Some people they just want to send a freaking postcard to P.O. Box 1252, Westbrook, Maine 04098, and tell us where they've been. Tell us what they love. Gives you a little window. All right, we got one here from Thea Wood, who's one of our new buddies out of Horizon Music Foundation in Detroit. This is Middlebury, Vermont. Middlebury College.
So great.
Right? Beautiful Vermont. Okay. Thank you, Thea. This one's from my pal Sarah from Stonehaven, New Jersey. Stonehaven, New Jersey. She and I we used to go to the beach together when we were in middle school. And like live on French fries and Diet Coke.
Oh, those were the days. And hot fudge sundae for dessert.
Hot fudge sundae.
Yeah, those were the days. Those were the golden days.
Those were the days. All right. And then we have this beautiful one. This came from Lynn Kropp, our new buddy, Taylor Kropp, and his mom, Lynn, sent us this postcard. And from Joshua Tree. What was it? Have you been to Joshua Tree? You ever been there?
I have been to Joshua Tree many times when I used to live out in California.
Okay.
I actually was there for one of the 100-year rains. It was timed. Yeah, so it was in bloom.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I've never been there, but people who've been there just it's just a mecca for people. Like it's just a spiritual place, and you know.
Yeah, I'm not a deserty person, but that was cool. That was very cool.
Yeah,
it's a cool place. Yeah.
Oh, we got a little comment here. Who's on the horn here? Let's see. All right. Yes, Emily Hansen. She wins a prize for a postcard that got lost in the mail with a recipe on it. Her recipe postcard never made it here. I know.
What was the recipe, by the way? We never found out.
I know. I feel like there's something. There's a story there that needed to happen in it's like
I bet it had cheese. I bet if there was cheese involved.
I think there was cheese involved. I think it was a grilled cheese.
So hungry right now.
I like to think, well, anybody who wants to, this is an unofficial trivia question. What do you think was on Emily Grace's recipe postcard?
Yeah. And Emily, are we going to get to try grilled cheese in Nashville? That's what I want to know. I want it to cook for us, girl.
Well, funny you should mention that because we're doing our trivia contest right now. We need some entries. All right, guys, let's get busy here. How many days till D's? Magnolia Roads is holding their annual American Roots Saturday and Backyard Campfire Sessions, September 25th, 2021. All right, it's coming up. How many days? And the person who guesses the closest, or the person that gets out their calendar and counts 1, 2, 3, 4. Would it kill ya? You get one of these sent to you.
I think we need to have a harder question, honestly, because Diggy Cat almost got that perfectly last time. He was only a day off.
I know.
Diggy.
Hey, listen, just throw it. Listen, if you don't want to work that hard, just throw a number in there, okay, people? We just need some entries. So, because there's, I gotta send it. It's gonna get sent to somebody. It might as well be you. If not you, I'll send it to Grandma. Okay, people?
Hey, I want to know. Maybe we could ask a question about like some trivia. What is the capital of Tennessee? Which should be obvious by now. Or what's a famous music venue in Tennessee that's a historical
wait a second.
venue in Tennessee?
Let's
very grand venue.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it related to our one of our wonderful sponsors, Magnolia Roads. We thank you so much for all your help with everything. Emily Hansen, you're the best. If you need a booking maven, hire her up. Okay.
Diggy says cheese involved. Too funny. I think turmeric and smoked paprika was in Emily's. Yes, I hope so.
Nice.
Diggy, you are my people. Smoked paprika is my jam. I put it on everything. That and mustard.
Really?
Everything.
It's
if I have it, everything.
Interesting. Well, it is
so good.
Do you do it for the flavor or the color or both?
Flavor, color, and smell. 3 things.
All right. Well, listen.
Yeah.
I think I have an extra song that I think we might do while we're waiting for people to.
Yeah.
I got a little song here that I worked up the other day. I've been loving since I had the busted gam. I got a bring my knee up here so I can hold this thing. I have this wonderful little thing. I never paid it much mind. It was a gift from my dear friend Doug McKenzie, who I've known longer than I've been alive practically, and one of my favorite people on earth. Just had his birthday in July, but this was a gift from him to Baxter about 10 years ago when he was visiting. He was playing this thing and traveling with it. He said Baxter took off. He was like, I love this thing. And so we've had it ever since. And so it's come back. So anyway, I'm going to play this one for you. You guys will recognize this. And if you like it, sing along from home. All right. All right, here we go. It's going to be a little out of tune because it's humid today.
Hey, is that an official ukulele or is it a little guitar?
It's actually just a tiny guitar. It's made by this one's made by Yamaha. It's called a guitarlele. It's 6 strings. It's tuned like it's basically a cheater uke for people who can't play the ukulele.
Well, I have to get that because I was like, I have a ukulele and I cannot get it. And Kenny Raskin is the genius ukulele. So I got to get a cheater uke because my brain has absorbed as much as it can absorb to this point. But I love the sound of that. I love it.
All right. Well, listen, I was having fun with this, and I realized it was perfect for the show right now. So here we go. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet, it's gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses on the bottom, I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better, and close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better, and close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you.
Very pretty. Very, very pretty.
Thank you.
Diggy Cat says it's a folkalele.
A folkalele? Uh-oh, I lost Mehuman. Oh, dear. Well, listen, if you're just joining us, she'll be right back. This is Postcards. We're coming to you live from Portland, Maine, and Cape Cod, but Cape Cod just cut out. Let me just show you a couple things here. We've got a Postcards, care of Jenny Van West Music, P.O. Box 1252, Westbrook, Maine, 04098. You can join us by writing us a postcard. We'll read it on the show. We'll enjoy it. We're actually doing that today. We're enjoying the postcards that have been sent in over the last few months. And Mehuman will be back. She's on vacation. I think something just happened. The wind blew the wrong way. Maybe some swallows came by and knocked out her Wi-Fi. So tell you what, we're going to get her back in a minute. We're going to keep going with the posties, though. We're doing some appreciations. And so we have gotten up to the point where, there she is. All right, we got her. There you are. You snuck off for a second.
Hey, I just learned something. I just learned something. I just learned something. So I'm on my phone and I have to put do not disturb on it because someone just texted me and kicked me right out of the old streaming yard. But I think that I was just laughing about Diggy Cat and I thought, was that me? But it was actually a text. So I'm going to try to put that on the do not disturb so I don't get any more stuff. And wow. I think and Emily said that the secret ingredient involves something famous from Maine and cheese. Ooh. So I know what that is. And Laura said that I think it was Laura or Diggy said something about a smoked paprika contest.
Smoked paprika. Here we go. Smoked paprika. Okay. I know. Yeah. We're such foodies here at Postcards. I mean, like serious foodies going on. I think, and there goes Mehuman again. We lost her again.
Hang on. No, you're fine. Okay. Wait, there. You're fine. I'm putting on a do not disturb so we don't have that happen again. Are you there?
Okay. Diggy Cat says, hate it when birds swallow up my Wi-Fi. Because I said when you were gone, I was like, I just kind of went on with the show and said maybe the swallows came in and took over.
Oh, does he know about? Okay, I'll have to tell him about the swallows.
All right, so we've got two. I don't see you, by the way. Just so you know.
Hang on 1 second. It's all good.
Okay, so we've got two folks here, and both of them fortunately are listening in right now. We got two folks here who sent us more postcards than anybody. And I'm gonna read them in a random order here. I think we're gonna start with Emily Grace, who's one of our backroom producers, front room producers, booking maven extraordinaire. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of mail from her. I owe you a postcard. I actually wrote her a postcard yesterday. One is my favorite collage that came in. This one with the ocean and the eggs. Happy spring, happy Easter. This was a really nice one to get, Emily. Beautiful, beautiful. She makes gorgeous collages and handwriting contests. She always wins in that too.
I love her 3D. That egg was really cool. It's so like.
Oh 3D. Yeah, totally. And actually, it's not the ocean. It's I realized it's a mist on the mountains. Early morning mountains. Off the mountains. It looks so like cool. The Appalachians or something. Maybe California somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Wicked cool.
Beautiful. And then we got this one. You can relate.
Oh, the hula hoop.
Does that feel like your life sometimes?
Yeah, except that I just tried to learn. I'm learning how hula hoop. A friend of mine, another friend from New York, she's wonderful champion. She's really good at hula hoop. She's not a champion, but she's good. And she's been trying to teach me. And one night I woke up and I stopped in the middle of my walk for my relief. And I was like, maybe if I try this. And I started trying to hula hoop in my sleep. So it vexes me. I cannot hula hoop. So if anyone has some hula hoop tips, send their hula hooping tips.
Oh, put those hula hooping tips on a postcard. Send them to Mehuman, care of Postcards, PO Box 1252, Westbrook, Maine 04098. We will read it on the show.
I think Emily actually was really good at it. If I remember, well, I think she's really good at it.
I think she is. And I'm going to say one more thing about this postcard. Excuse me, I'm eating chocolate on the show. If you just joined us, this is Postcards, PO Box 1252, Westbrook, Maine 04098. We're doing the posties today. We're going back through the last few months of mail, celebrating everybody. She says, I've had this postcard for a few decades.
Wow.
All right. Waiting for the right moment. Congratulations on Postcard Season 0. That was last spring. Thank you, Emily, again. All right.
And for being so organized, Emily, to hold on to something and know where it is.
Speaking of organized, cool. Look at that handwriting. Check out that handwriting. Look how straight those lines are. Beautiful. I aspire to that. That's beautiful. This is a photo of Okoboji. She just got back from there. And beautiful lake in Iowa where families have gone for years and years and years. Yep.
And where she introduced us to the magnificent Chad Elliott. Yes.
Okay, we got a PG-13 comment from Emily. Tip. It's like doing the groove thing with hubby. Okay.
Okay. Well, maybe I can do it. I can figure it out. I will figure it out. He might have to help me.
Practice. So. practice.
He keeps wanting to practice all the time. I don't know.
Practice monogamy. I know. They're like that. Just the way they are. Yeah. They can't help it. They're just made that way. One more beautiful postcard from Emily Grace. Muir Beach, one of my favorite in my heart and soul kind of places. Muir Beach, California. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know,
we were just talking about that last night, actually.
Muir Beach or California?
Yeah, Muir Beach, because we were telling our friend Craig, who's been visiting with us, that we actually got mussels from the shore there and cooked them at home. Cooked them in our camper. We had a camper for 3 weeks, and we were sleeping on that beach.
That's awesome.
So random.
You know,
biggest mussels ever saw in my life.
Were they like those giant Pacific mussels that are like this big?
Were ridiculous. They were obscene.
They were like the massive. There's a place in and we're going to finish the posties in a second. There's a place the one place where I've seen those growing was in a place called Discovery Bay, right outside of Port Townsend, Washington. If y'all have ever been to Port Townsend, if you've had good fortune, you've gone to Discovery Bay. It is a pristine, totally protected area, and those giant Pacific mussels grow there, and they don't get picked, so they're like this big. They're huge, beautiful, gorgeous mussels, you know, and
they're hoagie size if you put them in a hoagie, like one in a hoagie. If you wanted a mussel hoagie,
it would look like you're eating someone's tongue, but okay.
It's so gross. It is. It's now that you mention it. So that was the thing. Like, I love mussels, but it was so off-putting. They were just a little too big to enjoy. After you kind of like,
okay. Have you ever experienced a gooey duck clam from the Pacific Northwest?
No, but are they good? I've seen gooey duck.
Well,
I've never tried, but I heard
you said obscene. We're going kind of PG-13. Just saying gooey duck clam. I'm not going to pull up any pictures, but y'all can just put a picture in your mind. Go Google that. You can't unsee it. Gooey duck clams are the most obscene form of shellfish. And they're huge. And the only way to catch them is by the neck. And the neck is like this long. And you do it with your fist. They're gigantic. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like, some people like to go just for fun, try and catch a gooey duck clam. And I'm like, you going to dig that hard at the beach to try and catch something that looks like that?
Nah.
No bueno.
What is that thing? Actually, what is that thing when you stick your hand in a catfish hole and you use your arm? I forget what it's called, but it's big in like the South.
It's called noodling.
Noodling, that's it. It's kind of a noodling thing.
Noodling is. I've never done that. I grew up around catfish, but I used to catch them with a hook, and the only catfish I caught out of the Potomac River were like this big and probably had 3 eyes because there was so much poison in the river. But no joke. But the giant catfish noodling. I hate to say it, Mehuman. I hate to say it, but if I'd grown up in noodling country, I probably would have been a noodler. Because when I was a teenager, I was like, if the boys were doing it, I was like, move out of my way. Here I come.
Too dangerous. I wouldn't do. They're like 200-pound catfish, those big ones. I think they're going to win that. I think they're going to win the noodle.
Wow, we just went down a real nice little, I'd say a rabbit hole, but noodling hole. You gotta be willing to get into the mud. You gotta be strong, man. Those catfish are gigantic. All right. And if you don't know what we're talking about,
a good swimmer.
Okay, here's your rabbit holes for today on YouTube. Gooey duck clam catching, noodling for catfish. Have a ball. Have a great time.
Laura doesn't even want to know about gooey duck. She says, I don't even want to know. No, thank you. She doesn't want to even know. I'm with you.
Yeah.
You can't unsee it.
And Emily lived at Muir Beach. I was going to say, one other thing I want to say before we read the last bit of postcards here is, we got one more from Emily Grace. I want to tell you, it's a beautiful photo. It looks like a photo of dolphins on the front. It's a photo of dolphins. A little hard to see on the screen here. This is a photo entitled Her Soul is from the Dolphins She Swims With After Dark. It's like a poem in itself from The Ocean is a Woman series by artist, photographer, and writer Emily Marie Hansen. Our gal. Beautiful. And there's just... says, and this is from, during the deep pandemic, the last couple months, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for your generosity to be part of your community. # silver linings.
Silver linings.
I support your music and postcards because I believe you have something special that should be shared with the world. I love you both beyond words. We love you too, Emily, and thank you for being a part of our community.
Thank you
and
so
welcoming
much.
us into yours.
Thank you so much.
So
Diggy has a suggestion.
Okay, all right. Okay, if anyone knows handwriting analysis, y'all could have a new postcard category: anger management, possible theme for Preston. Okay, Diggy.
And Diggy, we're looking for a submission from you. We need a postcard.
Game on, man, but you're the first one to send a postcard for that part, okay? Game on for the Posties 3. You are in the running, but that category doesn't exist without you.
Can you even send an angry postcard? Like, that's like a
well,
that's hilarious. How would you send an angry postcard?
I don't know. I mean, really, like, you wouldn't do it, right? Like, postcards
what would you say? I mean, it's like almost like having angry marshmallows or something. Like, I don't know, like, or the two words don't even go together. I'm sorry to yuck your yum, Diggy. That's funny to me.
No, it's fine. That was just a great suggestion. Emily's just pointing out that was her postcard. Yeah, no, we totally got you on. We read the byline on the back, Missy. It's beautiful, just a beautiful photo, and the title and all of that, and you too. If you're just joining us, excuse me for burping into the microphone. Hello. Probably shouldn't say that on the air, but you know what? I've been eating chocolate, sitting here. It's warm. I've got my fan on. I've got my ice water.
Have you finished that chocolate bar I brought you? Have you finished it yet?
No, Baxter's been working on it. Yeah. You know, I told you his comment, right? He was like,
yeah.
He said he comes around from the snack drawer and he's like, you know, because Mehuman gave, just for you guys that you're aware, Mehuman showed over with a care package that was from Trader Joe's, and in it was this giant bar of chocolate from Trader Joe's. Baxter comes around the corner and he's like, "Who bought this? Where did this come from?" I said, "Mehuman." He goes, "Mehuman's a genius."
It was that easy, people. It was
that easy. Forget about all the songs you write. Forget about all your
stuff.
Efforts. It's just chocolate.
It comes down to the chocolate. It just came down to the chocolate.
Oh my God.
Hilarious.
All right. Well, listen, I'm going to put one more thing out there before we read this last bit of postcards and show the drawings. And if you're Laura Thompson and you're still hanging in there, it's because they're from you. That's where we're going next. All right. Lionel would like to know how many days till D's. That's our trivia question today. You two can win, like Diggy Cat did last week, a beautiful coaster to keep right in your postcards watching station. And this way you won't get any moisture from the condensation on Grandma's antique. Okay? So you want this. How many days? It's just a number, people. Throw it in the comments. And when we get done reading these, we're going to see who wins. How many days till D? September 25th. Coming right up. All right?
Diggy is crushing it. He is hilarious. Did you read what he just wrote?
Wait a second.
Our last winner.
Actually, I already have the addresses on your postcards. You need to fill out the buy. It sounds like a tattoo. Okay, Diggy. All right. Listen, we got 2 keys to our post office box. We got 2 people who can check the P.O. box. We're waiting for you, man. All right. Okay.
Laura's still here too. She's got.
All right. So here we go. Yeah. I'm gonna try and do these in order, but they might not come out in order. But here we go. Laura knocked it out of the park. We're just gonna say, y'all did for sending us postcards. Really, Laura was a longtime listener of postcards, one of our original fans, clutch of fans, and this was one that came in the springtime, early spring. And there's a little poem on the back. I'll read it to you.
So pretty.
Some things that bring me joy in April: daffodils, rain, grass turning green, soft air, things that are yellow. Postcards. Love, Laura T. We love you too. It's beautiful. So there's one original art. We got, these are more winners in the original art category, along with Karen and Jessica and Emily Grace. All right. St. Patrick's Day. This is a special one.
Wow, March. Holy smokes,
right?
That's beautiful.
I know, this is a beautiful one with the hearts on it. And you know, I love those hearts. Yeah. Love those hearts. This one has a special secret flap that was posted shut, and underneath it shows that this postcard was made from an inauguration invitation to the Biden-Harris inauguration.
Wow.
Love you. That's a good one.
Is that crazy? Like, that's historical.
All right, now getting into the more serious overtones. I know we're all about fun and games here, but this is a little more serious one. All right. Mouse on a motorcycle, but it's not. It's a squirrel. Right. And if you have been a longtime listener of Postcards, you were probably there for the squirrel episode. And if you missed it, you can do self-serve reruns on our Facebook page. It's all there. It's all there for you. The squirrel edition is in there, and there might be a rendition of my song "Squirrel Gang." So thank you, Laura. We've been trying to figure out what to do with this one. It belongs on a T-shirt.
It's hilarious.
And a little shout out to R.I.P. Beverly Cleary.
Laura has 2 ideas. So we're going to be getting some more wonderful stuff from her. She already posted. She's got 2 more ideas right now.
All right, Laura, you're the best. All right. Love all you guys, because you can just send us postcards and we have fun with them. And it just is the best thing ever. All right. This is from Laura Thompson. Old school. I remember this. You remember these kind of P.O. boxes before there were keys? There'd be like a little combination and lock, and they had these nice little brass and just,
I like those. I like those combination ones. I thought those were cool.
I don't want to post office shame, but some post offices are better than others visually. Yeah. Some are, maybe there was, better architect, more money involved, bigger towns that have more money. Who knows? But gotta love the class of the brass door.
Really beautiful.
And the bronze door. Now, last little bit. All right. You know how we say Grandma loves this show. Well, Laura Thompson, this is our last little bit of mail. This is gonna take out the posties number 2.
Can you show where it comes from too?
Yeah,
it was inside of that box.
Okay, that's right. That's right. You're right. Sorry. All right. So we received this in the mail. Okay, and then hold on a second. I'm going to do it this way because I don't want to ruin this last bit of surprise. Grandma loves this show. With a little heart stamp. There she is, sitting on the porch, enjoying the show. And she needs a coaster. She needs you to have a coaster. Grandma loves the show, and she also loves her antiques that she gave you. So you need to send along a number here so we can give a little prize to whoever's going to guess the right number. Days till D, September 25th. So that rounds out the posties. We're so grateful to all of y'all, incredible people, incredible artists, for taking the time, for writing the postcards, for sending us some love in our P.O. box, because there is nothing better than getting a postcard. And I know, I'm going to own up to me. I've been off my game for the last couple months writing postcards, but guess what I started doing yesterday? Guess what I started doing yesterday?
Oh, you want me to guess?
Yes.
Are you with the crowd that is writing postcards?
That's right. That's right. I was writing Edward Gorey postcards, so that you might get one. You just might get one. All right. Well, that's the posties. We don't like to do grand prize winners here at Postcards because every postcard matters, like literally matters. But we do want to give a special shout out to a couple people. One is
no postcard left behind.
No postcard left behind. And no handwriting shaming, but we do have some handwriting award winners anyway. I want to say a special thank you to Emily Grace and Laura Thompson and Jessica Esch, who sent in multiple postcards. We're really grateful to you guys. And all the rest of you all who took the time and sent us a little bit of cheer in our P.O. box. Otherwise, it's just advertisements and, stuff like that has to go straight in the recycling. So we are coming to the end of our time.
Oh, before we do, Emily wrote about check out Stephen Colbert's Squirrels Walk comment and about Alan Alda. He's still around for his interpretation. That's great. Alan Alda is still around. That's hilarious.
Okay, I've been off my Stephen Colbert game last few weeks, but I'm gonna totally check that out. Thanks for the 411 there, Emily. That's great. Good stuff.
Yeah, Diggy is crying. He says it's that funny.
I know. Hilarious. We like to make Diggy cry with laughter. It's true. Oops, we lost Mehuman again. All right, so listen, we're gonna get ready to go out here in a second. I don't think we have anybody who's taking a guess. We have anybody who's guessed a number, just throw a number in there, people. All right, Diggy, you're free to go. If you want another postcards coaster, we're just about to announce the winner. So here we go. Let's see. We got Mehuman. All right. Mehuman's phone's going in and out. She's out at the Cape right now. So anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and announce this. It is 44 days till D's. We don't have anybody coming forward. I figured out
how to put myself in backstage, which was really weird. Sorry about that. I pressed something and I put myself backstage.
Oh, Laura Thompson put a number in 32. Laura Thompson, you are a winner. It's 44.
What is going on, people?
It's 44 days till D's. Let me put this together.
You put 32?
Yeah, 32. She's a winner, though. Laura. She's the closest. Yeah, nice job, okay. Laura. We're going to
send you a calendar we're going to make calendars.
We're making a calendar.
We're going to be sending everyone calendars. It's official.
No. Oh my God! Don't make any promises. Don't make any promises.
We'll at least show you. We'll at least instruct you how to get to a calendar.
Okay. All right. You know what, Diggy Cat, you were very close, but you weren't fast enough because we already announced the winner. It's 44 days till D's. You were pretty quick though, Diggy. But you know what? I'm going to tell you, when you're coming in from the West Coast and you're trying to come in hot because you want to win the contest,
coming in hot,
you gotta be a little quicker. But I know you weren't even in the running. I'm sorry, my friend. So anyway, maybe we'll send you another one anyway. You can give it to somebody. All right? I'll send you
just for being up, you know, you're 3
just for being awesome, being awesome. So 44 days till Roots. American Roots Saturday, run by Magnolia Roads and Backyard Campfire Sessions. Emily Hansen is organizing that. It's an incredible lineup. We are on the lineup, and we're very blessed to be there. And, Lionel says thank you for participating. Participation trophy from Lionel. All right. Well, this has been an absolutely great show.
It's been fun. Always fun to go and see what's the great mail from everybody and our viewers and listeners, and you guys make it fun for us. So
totally.
Keep it coming.
PO Box 1252, Westbrook, Maine 04098. We got a great show coming up next week. Let's see who's with us next week. We got next week we've got Shane Alexander, my producer and songwriter extraordinaire, coming to us live from a studio in Los Angeles. Shane Alexander will be with us next week. After that, week after that, we got Kim Grant joining us. She's a music publicist from Los Angeles. She's a wonderful lady. Been doing this a long time and really knows her stuff. And so that's going to be fun. So don't miss out on upcoming shows.
And the second verse contest is still going. So that's going to be officially starting soon.
I think next week we're going to kick that off.
Yeah, second verse contest.
Yes. And maybe now that I'm feeling a little bit better, maybe me and... I need to name this little baby. Maybe
Fokalele. I love that.
Fokalele. Okay, I think that's it. Fokalele. Yep. Thank you, Diggy Cat. All right. Fokalele wins the day. Well, it's been a really special treat to see Cape Cod. Do you want to do one more little flip around and show everybody where you are?
Sure.
And I'll do a little talking out here.
Yeah.
When we started this show, it was wintertime. It was just a lark. We were just having fun.
A lark.
And you know what? It's still a lark, and we're still having fun. Am I right?
You're so right. Okay, just a little bit time.
We're gonna get one more shot of Cape Cod before we go out here. And maybe why don't we show that to the people while we're singing? How about that?
Sure. We can do that.
All right. When you're down and you're blue and you don't know what to do, just write a postcard. When you're feeling fine and there's something on your mind, just write a postcard. Don't you know Grandma loves this show? She listens every time. You don't need a reason. You don't need a rhyme to write a postcard to P.O. Box 1252. Just write a postcard. 04098. Just write a postcard to Westbrook, Maine. 'Cause Grandma loves this show. All right. Thanks, everybody. This has been a wonderful time. We got a couple comments here. We're just going to go through them right quick. Grandma May, Grant, fall schedule of guests almost full. Thank you. Oh my God, love Shane Alexander. Yes, he is awesome. And Grandma loves the show, but so do us cats.
Great.
Great comments. We love you guys. Thanks. Congrats on all our postie winners. And we'll see you next week. Send us a postcard, P.O. Box 1252, Westbrook, Maine. 04098. All right. Love you guys. See you next week.
Take care.
Bye, Mehuman.
Bye, honey. See you when I get back to town.
Okay.
Bye-bye.